All things canine with QI. In 10 minutes, the teams are just doing their homework. Now on BBC Two, well, here's someone we'd like you to meet.
The water vole lives in a world where a year is nearly a lifetime. It's a world we rarely get to see. Following a family of voles through the changing seasons, we'll get to know the real Mr. Ratty. It's a little-known fact that Ratty from Wind in the Willows was actually a water vole. When you get up close to a water vole, you can see they're very different to rats. They have a much more rounded snout and overall shape. And their eyes are near the top of their head, so they can see when they are swimming. And let's face it, swimming is something they do a lot of. For one family of water voles, the Cromford Canal in the picturesque Peak District of Derbyshire is home. Although this is a man-made environment, the voles seem to be thriving here. Cromford Canal is no longer in use, so rich reed beds now line its banks. Along the canal's edges, rough stone walls provide plenty of nooks and crannies for the family to live in. It really couldn't have been better planned, from a water vole's point of view. Elsewhere in the UK, predators such as mink and habitat destruction mean water vole numbers are plummeting. But thankfully here, this group of voles are thriving. It's spring on the canal, and already lush new reed shoots are forming. This is a time of plenty for the voles. The rotund figure of the water vole may be down to the fact that they never stop eating. Ratty would never have been caught dieting. In fact, they have to eat 3/4 of their body weight every day, right through the whole year. Over 200 food items have been recorded in the water vole's diet. It seems they will eat just about anything they can get their paws on. Spring is also the time to stake a claim to territory. Fights often break out over border disputes. Males scent mark rocks to stake claim to their 100 meters or so of the bank. They may have more than one female within their range. The breeding season is long, lasting from March right through to September. During this time, as many as 5 litters of 3 to 7 young can be produced. It's a busy time for all of the canal's residents. Dab chicks are brooding eggs on their floating nests, and moorhens are also busy tending their own clutches. The Cromford Canal was built to service the world's first water-powered cotton mill. Abandoned as a commercial waterway in 1944, nature soon reclaimed it. As summer warms up the valley, the cool canal is the place to be. And not just for the wildlife. The unique combination of history and nature found here attracts many visitors. Ratty was a sociable character, so it's little surprise that the vole family seem unconcerned by the many passers-by. As summer moves on, the canal is busier than ever. The dab chicks have hatched, as have the moorhens. Not all the new arrivals have it so easy. A mother duck is persuading her chicks to leave their lofty canal-side nest. But it's a big drop for a small chick, so some of them are understandably reluctant. Finally, they take the plunge, some more gracefully than others. Luckily, the water voles don't seem to mind sharing the canal with so many other residents. With the arrival of autumn, the water voles try and build up a food store of roots and shoots to get them through the worst weather. It's been a good breeding year, and the family's most recent litter have emerged. They are learning how to fend for themselves and must become water wise quickly. Young water voles are unfortunately bite-sized. A prowling grass snake makes a surprisingly good swimmer and would quite happily take a young vole. And under the surface, the occasional pike lurks, waiting to snatch at anything which swims within reach. Winter has arrived on the canal, but even in the depths of winter, the hyperactive water voles can still be seen. The iciest conditions won't stop them. Autumn larders soon run out, and they are forced from their burrows to find more food. Venturing out onto the ice is risky. Diving out of danger is no longer an option. The character Ratty loved life messing around on the river. Like him, it seems water voles wouldn't have it any other way. These busy bundles of energy just keep on going, despite the harsh weather. As water voles rarely live past 18 months, some of the eldest members of the family are unlikely to make it through this winter. But with so many new additions this year, Ratty's industrious family looks set to go from strength to strength.
Everything there is to know about man's best friend next. It's QI.